Hello and welcome back to Goblin Gaming. Today we're going to be playing a brand new game called Arms of God. I have not played at all yet. I have seen a little bit of gameplay from other people and it looks intriguing. It's a brotato-like bullet heaven game with some pretty good graphics, and it seems like it's got some interesting things going for it. So let's just kind of jump on in. I've tried to keep myself relatively free from spoilers on the game and the system, so it should be interesting to discover it together. I believe just Act 1 is in the demo, or the playtest. This is part of Steam Next Fest. You can request access to a playtest and play it this weekend. So definitely take a shot at it, see if you like it. For characters, we have Spectre, Judicator, and Warden. So it looks like the Warden is based on crit damage. He has a swift dodge as his evasion ability. The Spectre has a blink, where you blink from one location to the other and leave behind a trail of light that burns anyone who stands in its way. That's cool. So this is more of your holy damage dealer. The Spectre doesn't do as much fire or electric damage. Interesting. So we got crit, holy damage, and then this guy looks like he might be the tank. Yeah, because he's got more HP. He's fast, though. Melee damage, so he's your melee bruiser. Okay, got it. So interesting, yeah. And you can choose your main weapon. Inferno Blade. Lance. Each one has various different statistics. Stagger. I wonder what that is. I'm guessing it's how many hits it takes to knock him back. Got range stats. Okay, we got attack speed stats, element damage types. Interesting. Piercing for projectiles. Interesting. Any ricochets, I wonder? This one's exploding holy damage, so that would be good with the Spectre, I would assume. Be good with that. Okay, you got fire damage weapons. A laser rifle. Nice. Some pretty cool looking weapons. Chain bolts, pierce and bounce. That's what I was looking for, yeah. Very cool. This one's got 2 bounces. It's the slower attack speed, though, I think. No, it's faster attack speed. Interesting. Railgun. Okay, so let's start off simple. We're going to go with the Warden. He's crit based, so I'm going to do some things that like bounce. Or something that has crit built in. This has crit built in. It's under crossbow. That's 5% additional crit chance. Let's see if there's any others. Yeah, this one's got 15, the twin blasters. Long shot has 15, that's a holy weapon. Interesting. So it looks like the holy weapons have a lot higher crit rate for the most part, so that's kind of interesting. 20% crit rate on this holy weapon. Pierces and bounces, that sounds dope. 20% crit rate on the Lance, but that's a melee weapon. I don't necessarily think I want to start with that, so let's start with the Vortex Emitter. Let's see how that works. WASD is movement, got it. Okay. The auto attack. Move your character and use active skill during which you are vulnerable. Attacks are triggered automatically when the enemy comes within range. Okay. Cool. Auto attack, I like that. Oh, that's a cool weapon. These like little spinning saw blades afterwards. Dude, that's amazing. Let's see what the blink is. Okay, so that's his dodge roll. Right, I didn't do the guy with blink. That's right. So do we have to stay close to this, I wonder? It looks like we can move away. What happens if we're not in it when it hits 0? Do we lose? Or do we just have to get back to it? Oh no, that's just as the end of the time in the map. Okay, got it. That's cool. Looks like it sucks it in too for anything you miss. Alright, so Benediction. While within the Templar's Cross's sacred aura. Ah, the Templar is periodically healed by its divine grace. Okay. So there's different things you can get to augment what it does. That's cool. The Cross's sacred aura spreads wider, extending its influence across the battlefield, so it's just bigger. Is there a way I can see right now what it does in general? Okay. Let's see. Oh wow, so after it gathers enough energy, it does an explosion. That's cool. Do I select these or these? Okay. So we've consumed 13 souls and we have 6% crux power. The power of all skills changed based on the number of souls consumed. Okay. We can also make it curse, so it emanates a righteous curse, branding all evil that dare step into its presence, so it reduces their damage. That's cool. I think for right now, I'm going to give it a heal. Because I'm not really sure. Well, no, let's just give it more area to start. And I'll kind of see if I can figure out what it does. Sacrifice collected souls to purchase weapon upgrades, global character upgrades, and new weapons. Okay. You can hold up to 5 weapons at a time. Purchase one of the available weapons now. Don't mind if I do. So either the Scalding Crossbow or the Shock Disc have high crit chance at 15%. It does look like the Shock Disc has a higher range, so it can attack further, but lower attack damage, and much lower attack speed. So I think we're going to go with the Scalding Crossbow instead. Well, no, let's go with the Shock Disc, because we already have some disc action going on. Maybe we can find some like bonuses for disc-based weapons or something. I don't know. Let's try that one. Okay, so lock, or I assume this is purchase? I don't know what that button does. This is probably purchase. Yeah. What does this do? Shows more details? Okay. Shows what the upgrades would be. Oh, okay. Converted into weapon upgrade. Wait, what? Ranged weapon, converted into weapon upgrade. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that means, but I want to find out. So let's see if we can find out. Converting this into a weapon upgrade gives us more crit, some fire damage, and some range. Do we have enough? We don't. Okay. We'll check that out next round. Okay. I want to look back at the crux here. Okay, so right now our crux just will explode when it hits the highest, and it's got a slightly higher range now. Okay, let's get on to the mission. Collect souls represented by the glowing orbs. Any souls left behind will be consumed by the crux. Oh, okay. So if I collect them, it gives me experience. If I leave them for the crux absorbs them and will eventually explode. Okay. Got it. So I can choose to leave them inside the crux's area so that the crux can consume them. Or I can pick them up to give myself currency for weapons. Okay. Interesting. This game has a lot of interesting depth to it already. So in theory, by leaving those ones over in the crux absorption area, it will help the crux absorb more souls so it can eventually do an explosion. Okay, so that, yep, and then it just absorbed a bunch. And now it's consumed 35 souls. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So across the sacred power flows more freely, reducing cooldowns of its holy abilities. Okay. The cross radiates divine power, granting armor to anyone within. Cross radiates divine power, granting its blessing to those who stand with its area. HP regeneration rate. Let's do HP generation rate. I like that. And then for prayers, all statistics that have a global impact on your character and all weapons. It's on the left here. Okay. Got it. Modules modify character stats and globally affect all weapons. Purchase one of them. Okay. So rarity, resource, HP delay, pickup range. And it looks like if you get certain modules and add them together, they equal an evolution of some sorts. We're going to go ahead and buy the rarity because, you know, Magic Find's always good. We can refresh to see more options. Groovy. Okay. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to take the shock disc, I'm going to convert it into an upgrade and see what that... Okay, yeah, so I can just basically stack extra stats onto that weapon. Okay, nice. Let's do that. And we're going to attach it here. Attach. Okay. Cool. And then let's add a couple. Let's add this weapon, the Magnum, because it also has a crit increase. Attack speed, decent, good range. Pierces, staggers, fire damage, DPS 17. A little low DPS wise, but we can modify it with some modules and stuff later. So let's go ahead and add that into the mix. And that's all we really have money for. So on to the next mission. So now when we're inside the circle, we regen health. I don't know that I necessarily want... Man, that regen is not very fast, is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, it takes a while without getting hit before the regen kicks in. Got it. I don't know if I really want to be feeding the circle lots of souls, or if I want to be grabbing the currency for myself. I kind of feel like I should just be grabbing the currency for myself as much as I can, and then whatever gets sucked up, you know? And then it's like kind of a whatever thing at that point. I would actually benefit quite a bit from making this radius even bigger. It's rather small at the moment. It's kind of hard to stay within. Let's get as much of this as we can here. Oh, okay. Yeah, 120. It's not bad. Okay. I'm gonna refresh this. I want range, really. Not seeing it. Okay, I'm gonna give up on range then. Across the sacred power flows more freely, reducing cooldowns of holy abilities. Gives armor. I'm gonna do one more roll. We can have it grabbed, give us some dodge. That's not bad. Okay, prayers. Let's add on another weapon here so we can keep pace with the damage that's coming in. What's this? Oh, we're on upgrades. It's trying to teach us about upgrades. We already learned that, but I don't like those options. HP steal would be pretty good. I could add some life steal onto my highest damage thing. Let's do that. So we get a little bit of just natural health regen. Let's refresh. What else we got? We can add holy damage onto our weapon at the cost of some range. It's not terrible. We'll reduce our crit chances not happening. Let's refresh one more. Electric damage, but we lose HP steal. Fire damage, but lose range. HP steal, but lose range. Extra bounce. Yeah, I don't know about most of these. Let's see. Let's add a little more HP steal. Maybe onto this one. Just make our main weapon steal a lot of HP. Okay. Maybe that'll help us maintain as we start taking more damage here, because I assume we're going to start taking more damage here. More attack speed would be good too. So the white one is our main ability that does HP steal. Let's go and take a little damage here, if we can. If we can. We might be too strong to take damage. Okay. We'll have to get hit by a ranged attack later to see how effective that HP steal is. There's some hits. Okay. HP steal looks like it's not doing a whole lot, to be honest. Health regeneration activates a few seconds after last hit. Okay, yeah. So he's got dodge hits for the HP regen to kick in. Goes back up pretty fast. So yeah, reducing the delay on the HP regen might be a good idea. I wonder if the purple ones are worth more. I should kind of pay attention to that. Oh, cross radiates out divine power granting crit chance. Yes, that we definitely want. What's our crit chance at? Naturally, we're at 5, and then an additional 10 from the crux, right? 4.4 from the crux. So we'll be at 9, 10-ish. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. 100% chance explosion on critical hit. Let's add that weapon. Extra electric damage. Yeah, we can add that module onto the weapon we just got. Can I... Oh, it's a character module. Oh. Oh, cool. Okay. That's an upgrade. Add an extra projectile, but reduce pierce. Does this have pierce on it? It does. This one has 2 pierce. So I could give this a little extra electric damage and just remove one of the pierces, which I think I'll do. There we go. So now our blue one does a little bit more damage, but only pierces once. Groovy. Interesting game. We should probably add another weapon on here though, huh? I mean, I guess we did just add one more. I like how it just grows extra robot arms to hold the weapons. Very brotato-like. Except for it makes more sense. Because it's like held by robot arms instead of just randomly a potato having 6 arms. I mean, potatoes don't usually have arms anyway, so I guess it's a moot point. That's right, I want to stay within this area to get the crit bonus. Except for when I'm grabbing experience. Does consume 94 souls. It's only a 12% crux power, huh? That's crazy. Cross radiates out divine power, granting electric damage? Sure. Sounds great. More rarity? More magic find? Yes, please. Yes, please. More lifesteal? Not bad. This one has explosion chance, radius, crit chance. What happens if I convert it? Gives fire damage, crit chance, explosion, radius. We had negative fire damage on that one. Okay, we could add that to the shock disc. We could also add it to the magnum. Magnum attacks kind of slow though. We probably want to put it on something that attacks relatively fast. Our fastest attacking weapon is the chain bolt, so let's add it to that and give it a chance for an extra explosion. Okay, so there, and attach it over here. Let's go and refresh. Okay, there's another weapon for us. Not really what I'm looking for. This one's got crit chance on it, and HP still built in, so let's grab that. That sounds good. And now we're at max weapons. Weapons can be combined by inserting one into the other. Upon merging, the combined weapon is lost, and some of its stats will not be transferred. Okay. So, I don't know if I really want to do this, but... Oh, you basically are just converting your existing weapon into an upgrade. Okay. Okay. So like if I stacked a bunch of stuff on this and I wanted to all of a sudden convert it into an upgrade and stick it on something else, it would retain some of its stats, but not all of them. That makes sense. Okay. I don't want to do that right now. I really don't want to do that. Okay, so this could add some stagger, this could add some holy damage, this could add some fire damage. This is for my character, I believe, because it's blue. Armor and range. I don't think I want that, to be honest. Holy damage, less range, resources rarity, less fire damage. That's not bad. That might be worth locking. Converted into weapon upgrade, electric damage, range. Okay, we're just gonna go on with the next mission here. We're looking pretty strong, I think. This is 73-second survival round. Next time, I'm definitely taking the increased range if I see it for my my little cross. As soon as I see that option again, we're snagging it. Anything that reduces regen delay would be good too, I think. Grab some experience here. Okay. It's okay to take a few hits to get some experience, but we don't want to die. Obviously. I feel like the more experience you can pick up yourself, the better. I don't feel like you want to sacrifice it to your circle necessarily. Unless you're building to have your circle do damage. So I really don't understand how it's going to get to a point where it can. But, alright. Extra hero range, extra armor, heal on cooldown. Let's refresh. Cross radius divine power grants blessing to those who stand within its area. See, I want range for the actual blessing, not for myself. I don't know if that's a thing, though. I feel like it was on my first option set. Maybe I misread it. Alright, we'll just take the heal. That's fine. Resources, rarity... Less fire damage again, that's fine. This thing has 0 fire damage, so... Oh, that's for our character, because it's blue. Right. This is great, but it reduces our crit chance. So I don't love that. Holy damage range, less fire damage. Man, it really doesn't like fire damage. Electric damage, less holy, less fire, less pierce, extra bounce, extra electric. Let's grab that. Now let's put it on... I think we're going to put it on the crossbow. I can't... It cuts off the... It cuts off the pierce and projectile, so I don't know what that has. What the heck? Okay, well... Okay, let's just throw it on there. If I could see... Can I click it to see it, maybe? Nope. Okay, so if I convert it, that's what I would get. Okay. Not really worth. Convert it into a weapon upgrade. Crit chance bonus. Let's take that. And it gives us extra range and a little bit of holy damage. Sure, let's throw it on there. Let's refresh. Let's refresh again. I think I want any of those. Resources, XP gain, but less electric damage. That'd be bad for us because we're mostly electric damage. Last refresh. Armor, pickup range. Less overall range of us, but that's fine. I would rather have pickup range anyway. Let's lock the lance upgrade, because it's going to give us some extra crit chance we can throw on our main weapon, and a little bit of holy damage to boot. Then actually, I think I'm going to throw the upgrade of a... No, that 28% doesn't need to do anything when we only have 5.8 raw holy damage, right? No, this says holy damage by default. Ew. Okay, yeah, so we should lock that too. Or we should just buy it right now, actually. And throw it onto that. Okay. Yeah, that upped its damage by like 15. Upped its DPS by 15. Okay, good. So our first weapon's starting to do some significant damage. Okay. The blue ones definitely are doing a lot of work too. Magnum's kind of sniping things from further away, keeping things off of us. Okay, so we're at 119, 123. So yeah, the purple ones are worth 4. Okay. And the blue ones are worth 1. Yeah, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, blue ones are worth 1. Purple ones are worth 4. I definitely just want to prioritize grabbing the purples when I can, and big, just, you know, clusters of blues. A good cluster up here I'm gonna swing through and grab. Yeah, not bad. Oh, my computer overheated. Never a good sign. Gotta go and pause this recording. Alrighty, computer's back up and running. Let's see if it saved progress or if that is the end of this. Continue. Sweet. It does have a progress save throughout. Good. So I should be able to just pick up where I left off. Awesome. That is good. I was worried about that. Cross releases a piercing beam of sacred light. Its power scaling with weapons damage. Interesting. Interesting. Sure, let's add the Holy Lance onto it. Why not? And we're going to add some crit chance. Holy damage, range. Sounds great. Let's add those onto this. More crit chance. And holy damage and range. Let's add that onto that as well. Refresh. It's a lot of things, but fire damage is really not what we're good at here. So we could add the thunder crossbow attachment onto the thunder crossbow. Sure. Why not? And I don't want the explosive missiles necessarily. Shock bullets are cool, but they reduce crit chance, so I don't love that. This gives extra holy damage, just raw holy damage, crit chance, and range. So we'll buy that for this. We're going to run out of room on that real soon. Which is fine. I think this is for our character in general, so we're going to lock this one. This is 10% more electric damage on a weapon. That's kind of interesting. Laser sight upgrade gives a good chunk of critical chance. Let's lock that. That'll probably be our last one for the vortex. And then electro hammer tier 1 has some electric raw damage and some range. Not bad, but I don't think it's worth locking. Alright, let's get into the next one. Let's see if we see the laser shoot out. I'm not sure that I'm really seeing the Holy Lance coming from the cross, but I should probably start paying more attention because I almost killed myself there. Those big guys hit really hard if they get to you. Make our way up here and get some of this fat loots. Pick up all that XP. Oh, ow. Rude. A very unique gameplay feel. Kind of like playing a shield-based character in Path of Exile. You just have to stop taking damage for a few seconds and you heal back up. It can be kind of hard when the big guys get lashed onto you, though, if you can't get them dead. I'd be interested to see what this game feels like playing melee, too. Because we're definitely going to all-range build here, but I can see melee being interesting. It'd be a lot harder, though. Reduce the cooldown of abilities. A surge of divine energy erupts in the cross, forcefully repelling all those who dare stand against it on a 2-second cooldown. Oh, what was the cooldown on the Lance one? Maybe that's it. Maybe I just wasn't watching the cooldown. Holy Lance. Oh, it doesn't say it has a cooldown. That's weird. Let's grab that. The pushback seems good. Okay, it gives us more HP steal. That's kind of cool. More damage. Let's see if we can get something cooler. More attack speed sounds really good. Actually, also reducing the speed of enemies once they get within the radius. That sounds really good too. Let's do that. That curse seems nice. Alright, laser sight on our main weapon like we talked about. That is fully upgraded now, it looks like. Let's reduce the range of our magnum and add some rarity onto it. That way we don't have to... Oh, it's for us. Okay, well that way we don't have to run as far to retrieve the experience. I don't mind getting minus rage for that reason. Crit and holy damage, that's worth grabbing. Oh, the Magnum's a fire damage weapon. Oh, we're probably doing... Yeah, the Magnum's not doing much for us, is it? Can we sell it? We can convert it to upgrade, but let's just sell it. And you know what? Let's grab a melee weapon, and it's got 20% crit. Let's grab it. Yeah. You can combine weapons, I know. Thank you. We could add some extra range onto the melee weapon. That's probably not terrible. Oh, that's for us. Dang it. Keep doing that. XP gain, pick up range, less speed. Yeah, I'll take that. 12% crit chance and a lot less fire. That's just fine because we don't really use fire. So let's put that on the sword. We're going to lock the resources and rarity fine because we want to keep that. I'm also going to lock the sawed-off shotgun upgrade. Seems pretty good. It's just a giant freaking spear. I want to see it whack somebody. Oh, it attacks fast. Dang. Okay. It like kind of semi-projectiles outwards. Sweet. I'd love to see it. Good. And those things aren't dying so far away anymore, so we can get more of the experience. I think reducing our range was probably a good call. Reminds me a little bit of yet another Zombie Survivors as far as like the combat feeling of it. And how the enemies charge at you in different patterns. Obviously not nearly as like advanced, but maybe once they start adding in elites and bosses and stuff it will be. Even yet another Zombie Survivors started simple. It's anything but now, but oh, I got forced out of my circle. Back in. Get lots of buffs while we're in here, so if we can sustain staying in. Sometimes we gotta run away, though. Good, we got the heal. Got the heal. Whew, that was actually really scary. That one got spicy. From the heavens descends the wrath of God, striking down all enemies with divine fury every 4 seconds. Nice. Sanctifies shock, and divine shock stuns all enemies, rendering them vulnerable to critical strikes. That's kind of cool too. I think I like the just straight damage though, because we're starting to get a little overwhelmed. Okay, let's put this on. Doesn't really matter what we put it on. Oh, it's for us, right? This holy damage, crit, and range. I'm gonna put on my sword. Crit damage, holy damage, and range. We're gonna put that on the sword as well. Big boost to crit chance for the sword. Big boost to crit chance for the sword. Sword's at 66% crit chance. Let's add some lightning damage to the sword as well. 68% crit chance. What do we got here? Rarity, XP, that's a module for us. We definitely gonna want that. Even though it reduces crit chance a little bit, that's a lot of rarity. I want the lance upgrade and stack it on top of the lance, I think. Okay. And next mission. The lance should be doing significant damage now. Okay, I saw the Holy Wrath call down ability there. It looked like some holy lightning striking from the sky. Oh, and I see the laser randomly shooting out now too. Here and there. Yeah. We got AoEs on the ground now we gotta dodge, so things are getting a little bit more spicy. I might real quick see if I can turn down the graphics settings so I don't just instantly overheat my computer. Let's drop down the cap to 60. Maybe that'll help. And we're gonna go quality off of Uber and down to medium. Let's see if that helps. I mean, it still looks pretty... Oh. Well, that messed something up, I feel like. It still looks good. It's just significantly less defined on the ground textures. I still think it looks fine. Let me just, as for real quick, see, just for a quick comparison. Okay, yeah, so you have the actual cobblestone street, you can see at that setting level. And then if you lower it to epic, you can still see the cobblestone street. But then if you lower it again to medium, at this point you can't really see the individual cobblestones as well. Okay, that's fine, we'll keep it at medium. You can still kind of see them. My computer's a bit older. I do have a 2080 in there for a graphics card, so it's not terrible. And it's an older i7, but the water cooling system's starting to kind of go, so I bought one, I just haven't taken the time to install it. I don't feel super confident doing it. I don't have the money to pay Geek Squad to do it, so. Alright. Gratis radiates out divine power, grinding armor. HP, let's re-roll that. Extra hero damage, that could be good. Let's do the shock that stuns and gives us more crit chance. I like that. Put the lance on the lance, put the lance on the lance. Let's grab that tattoo. Our lance is now at 75% crit chance. Not bad, not bad. This is a module for us in general, so less HP delay. I like it. More holy damage, more crit chance, just globally. I'm gonna pass on all of those. I like the idea of more pickup range globally. Let's grab that. A resource rarity fine, but less range. Sure, I'll take that. Dodge, speed, less armor. I'll lock that, and I'll lock the long shot as well. And here we go. Okay, we're doing pretty decent. Things are getting a little bit overwhelming at this point, though. I think we need to, be more precise with the choices we're taking for our cross and kind of theme it in a certain way. Either recovery or damage or debuffing. I don't know if this whole mix of everything is the best way to go. Definitely an interesting mechanic, though. Pickup range is wonderful. I need to get more of that. Holy cow. Makes it so much easier to get all those purple XPs on the outskirts. Alright, let's get this chunk up here. Nice. Alright, we almost got 1,000 that time. Wonderful. More XP when enemies are inside of the curse area. The curse area is just so small. I would love to make it bigger. I swear I saw something earlier that did, but... Oh, more attack speed. Let's take that. Alright, more resources, sure. More magic find, yes please. More dodge and speed. Sounds good. Let's grab the long shot attachment and throw it onto the spear. Spear is fully decked out. 80% crit chance on it, not bad. Okay, now we're going to work on the vortex emitter probably. Electric, piercing projectiles. Okay. Better HP rate, more health, a little bit less speed for us as a general buff, sure. Sure. Don't want fire damage. Let's reroll. Well, that's not bad. 28% more electric damage. If we can get enough random plus electric damages on here, that might be worth it. I think I don't want that, to be honest. Can I sell that or get rid of it? No. Okay. I gotta be careful about what I put on them. Looks like you can't get rid of things once you put them on. Good to know. Oops, I think I double refreshed that. Definitely not that. Wish I could find out what these recipes are. Holy damage boost. Pretty big one. I think all our holy damage weapons are fully decked out though, yeah. Okay, we're just gonna keep looking. We could add another projectile onto it so it fires 3 projectiles each time. But it does less damage. I don't know about that. I don't want to take another tattoo that reduces our crit chance, even though it is 18% rarity. Okay. It's not seeing much for like raw lightning damage, unfortunately. Faster HP rate for us sounds pretty good though. And more resources in general sounds good. I didn't get much stronger combat-wise this turn, unfortunately. We did add some recovery though. Which I do think we're going to be needing because we're taking more and more damage. Absolutely loving the pickup range though. It's actually a pretty important stat here considering you want to stay within your circle as much as possible. I think ideally you want to reduce your range as much as possible and then increase your pickup range as much as possible. That way you can maximize how much XP you're getting without leaving the circle. Ideally I'd like to make the circle bigger. I bet there's a way to do it. Probably just haven't unlocked it yet. I hope there's meta progression and that I can do it that way. That would be cool. Because the circle being as small as it is makes it hard to kind of stay within it. Maybe that's the point though. 40% crux power. Jeez. Cross radiates out divine power, granting a blessing of extra holy damage. That would be pretty good. But I want to see if I can find better. More XP gain. Yeah, sure. Let's grab more XP gain. It really wants me to take that holy power, doesn't it? More resources. Make it go faster. Alright, let's grab more holy power from it. Alright, Holy Lance. Not really effective for the electric weapons that we have, so let's refresh that. Crit chance. 12% gives a little bit less damage. It's 12% crit chance. That's pretty significant. Okay. Oh, it's global too. So that brings our global crit chance up to 15. Alright. Take that. Hmm. 5% holy damage overall. It's not bad. It's our second one of those too. So they stack if you get the same one multiple times. That's good. There we go. Plus 6 electric damage. Unfortunately, adds some range as well, but it is fine. Let's start stacking up the shock disc because it's our... No, actually, let's start stacking up the thunder crossbow because it's our next highest damage one. It's got the percent electric damage. Oh, they both do. That's fine. Okay. That was pretty good. I don't want to grab this because it's going to globally lower my holy damage. So it looks like holy and electric are like opposite damage types. That's interesting. Right? No, as I say, can I replace something on an existing one? But it doesn't look like it. This, however, is going to be great for that. So let's do... Oh, that was global. Whoops. Dang it. No. Oh well. Oh well. This is nice. Reduces our global range because it's more rarity and resource. I'll take that. I need to pay attention to whether it says upgrade or module when I'm grabbing them, though. More HP rate, more armor, a little bit less max HP, sure. Sure. More electric damage, this is an upgrade. Less HP still, so we're going to do that. Or put it over there. Yeah, that crossbow is hitting hard now. It's now our highest damage dealer. Alright. Wonderful. Our weapons seem to be capping out around the same range, so... I'm probably really bad, and they're like super bad weapons, but we're sticking about 180 to 200 DPS for them, so not too bad. Try to stay within the circle. Okay. Even on medium graphics, the game's pretty beautiful, honestly. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get a little bit overwhelmed here, I think. Oh, there we go. I shouldn't have dodged into it. Alright, that's the end of that. I could have kept going. I was being a little bit reckless. But, yeah, it seems like a pretty fun game. It's available for Steam Next... Oh, there's no end of match stats. That's interesting. Yeah, so it's on Steam Next Fest. You can request access for a playtest. You'll get access right away. and then you can play it for yourself. It's pretty fun. Definitely check it out.